Hey, what's up, all you beautiful people? So I'm really excited because today we're back to the Agent Grayson storyline, the origin to death comic book rundown for the new 52 Nightwing series. Now, just two things before we do get started. First of all, so earlier this week, I was able to go back and look at the views for some of my past videos. Thank you all for the support. I honestly, it's hard to express, my happiness, to see, you know, being able to see that people are actually watching my videos and hopefully learning about stuff. It's just absolutely awesome. And the second thing is that before this part of the story happened, the Batman New 52 run actually ended. And during the last fight for Bruce, uh, some trauma causes him to become an amnesia, which is something that is brought up in the story. So anyways, guys, hope you guys like this video, and I will talk to you all later. Roll that footage. So sometime after, Batman gets amnesia. Dick tries to leave, and Helena is the new leader of Spiral. At a museum, 37 and Tiger break in to steal kryptonite and deliver it to a buyer. While this is happening, Helena goes through evidence which shows Grayson killing other agents. But back in Spain, while running away, Helena orders 37 to take out Tiger, or Agent 1, and leave him for the police. Grayson goes to the drop-off point, where he sees the buyer, Lex Luthor. He explains he wants to remove all kryptonite, and he actually created the Hypnos technology that Spiral uses. But when Lex almost makes him compromise himself, he flies away, but is pursued by Lex with his technology. To Helena, while all this is happening in Spain, Agent 1 is in a Roman catacombs, where a 37 starts to attack him. But the real 37 comes. When fighting, the 37 tries to figure out who it really is. When continuing, he becomes impatient, and the fake 37 throws a hypnosis at him. He then says the trigger word, destabilizing the real 37. The fake 37 goes over to 1, who is ripping his hypnosis out. He then sees the real one. He then sees 8. The next day at a briefing, Grayson leaves the organization to go home. Alfred helps him with his makeup, and so the reason why he does this is so that way he could stay in disguise for Bruce. But while talking, a Spiral agent crashes and tranquilizes Bruce and convinces Grayson to join Spiral again, or they would leak who Batman really was. After reconciling with Jason, who's also Red Hood, Tim, who's also the Robin, and Batgirl, and Damien. But in the gifts that he gives them, a code to Spiral's hypnosis is with, and he goes back to Spiral. But when talking to Agent Zero, Batgirl decrypts her disguise. Her name? Luca Netz. Agent 1 and 37 take down Tiger Shark, and he talks to Tim. He reveals that he always spied on Batman and Robin. But there is an IP wiping her off the internet and all of her information. See, they were able to get some information on their father. During the First World War, the original Agent Zero had become bored. See, because he was also known Dr. Daedalus, and nothing was a challenge for him. So he decided to make Leviathan, by which would create an Ouroboros effect on Spider. His name was Otto Netz, but he started to develop Alzheimer's. So he had two daughters, Elizabeth and Katrina. See, while on a mission, 37 goes AWOL, but Helena goes to the Spider to get his location. But back to the story. Netz uses a computer to fuse him with one, becoming the web of Spiral, and two, becoming challenged again, by which one daughter would carry on the name of Agent Zero, the other one, Leviathan. Back at the base, the Spider demands Helena have Grayson killed against her will. While all of this is happening, Dr. Netz answers her phone. The other side is her sister. While on a mission, after 37 takes out Maxine, Tiger attacks him. In France, 37 takes out a bartender and has him send a message to Spiral. While being chased with Agent 1, and they both take out Agents 5 and 19. After that, they take down agents across Russia, Mongolia, China, Greece, Georgia, Thailand, and Timor. While this is all happening, Helena sends in the Syndicate. When they hear about her contacting them, 37 contacts John Lord of the rival agency Checkmate. This would symbolize, and this would start the Spy Wars. While Grifter, who is a part of the Syndicate, informs the Syndicate, Agent 37 and 1 infiltrate the Frankenstein unit. After beating him with their new technology, they bring him back to Checkmate. A little while after that, while in Mexico, 37 and 1 have a heart-to-heart, but 1 is punched by a pink superhero, and 37 is taken down by Grifter. Grifter gets distracted, and 37 is able to take him down and interrogate him. So after 1 and 37 meet up, after defeating both the superhuman and Grifter, they find that the Syndicate knows about Helena and Spiral a little while later. After Netz and Helena take the students to safety. Helena goes outside and is attacked by Leviathan members. But Agent 1 and 37 interfere. But while in the dorm, Agent 0 manipulates the students to attack Leviathan 37 and 1. Dr. Nets is able to get Helena to treatment. But when she tries to heal Helena, is convinced by the spider to let it take over the healing for Helena. But while that's happening, Agent 8 and the students fight. But a little while later, while outside, there is an explosion, with Agent 8 emerging over the rubble. But luckily, Agent 37 had called a Midnighter. So while the Midnighter is fighting, and Agent 8 and 1 fight, 37 fights but then convinces the manipulated students. But convinces them just in time for Agent 1 to shoot Agent 8. While in the lab, Agent 0 and Nets fight, but is stopped by Helena, or also known as Dr. Daedalus. While outside, Agent 1 reveals the plan of Dr. Daedalus to Grace. But while Agent 0 and Nets fight over who will join their father, Agent 1 betrays 37, and he reveals that he's an agent of Leviathan. So Agent 1 and 37 chase each other and fight while on a helicopter. A little while later, Agent 0 and Dr. Daedalus are in a train. But after failing to manipulate his own daughter, Agent 0 and Agent 0 and Dr. Daedalus fight while on the train. But he kills her. Back at the lab, Mr. Lord of Checkmate discovers that all the Justice League files have been deleted. We're going to cut at 450. So guys, hope you guys like this video. This story's really getting good. There's a lot of really cool espionage and just overall really cool rundown. I'm not sure how long this is the series is going to be. I could see it maybe running until July, maybe. But yeah, anyways, guys, hope you guys like this video. Just a couple things before I leave. On Wednesday, I will be doing a little bit of a start of a hype train, because I am going, I'm not sure when, but I'm going to be doing another review for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And this time it's going to be part 2, which is also called Battle Tendency. So make sure to stay tuned for that, which that will be on Wednesday. And then, so yeah. But anyways, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Now the reason, now for regular viewers, you guys know why. But if there's any people in the back who haven't heard me like 1,000 times, the reason why I do that is I'm not actually getting paid, but that engagement helps me be put on the algorithm, which means I'm able to get out to more people, so more people are able to learn about comics, video games, mangas. Maybe if they're and maybe if they can't find a manga, a comic, or a game to read or play, they have a new game or comic or manga that they can read. But anyways, guys, I dare you to count how many times I said comic book and game and manga. But anyways, guys, seriously, I'm flabbergasted by the support that you guys have given me. But yeah, so anyways, I hope you all like this video. So like I said before, stay tuned for Wednesday. But yeah, this ends another week of videos. Anyways, guys, just a little bit of a side note here. I know that sometimes life can be hard, but I'm not gonna sit here and say just get over it. But here's what I can say though, is that you can go and you can make your day better. So here's what I've noticed throughout these past like 6 months, that the days that I have a bad day, I'm making it a bad day. So make sure to if your morning starts bad, have yourself a nice cup of coffee. Go treat yourself to something, as long as if it is healthy. Or read 10 pages out of a book, whatever it is. Make sure that you guys make your day better. But only you guys can make it better. And don't let other people define you or your day. Anyways, guys, hope you guys like this video. God bless. I love y'all. See ya.